Most people don't fail with money because they lack intelligence. They fail because they underestimate time, overestimate control, and let emotion drive decisions. They want fast results. They want certainty. And when progress feels slow, they change strategy at the worst possible moment. Welcome to this podcast for entrepreneurs, business owners, and high performers who understand that long-term financial success isn't about being the smartest person in the room, but about making sustainable decisions over time. This is a space dedicated to building wealth intentionally, through clarity, discipline, and long-term thinking. Today, we're breaking down one of the most important modern books on money and behavior, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book isn't about beating the market. It's about understanding how wealth is actually built. As you listen, ask yourself one question. Am I playing a short-term game or a long-term one? One of the most motivating ideas in the book is this: wealth is less about how good you are and more about how long you stay in the game. To prove it, Morgan Housel uses one of the most famous investors in history, Warren Buffett. Most people believe Buffett is wealthy because he's the greatest investor of all time. But Housel reveals something more important. The majority of Buffett's wealth came after the age of 50. Buffett made his first investment at age 11. He didn't stop. He let compounding work for more than 70 years. If Buffett had started investing later, or quit early, or chased faster results, he would still be successful, but nowhere near as wealthy. Housel's point is powerful. Time is the real multiplier. Not genius, not prediction. Time. The lesson for entrepreneurs is clear. Consistency over decades beats intensity over months. Another key principle in the psychology of money is understanding luck and risk. Housel explains that outcomes are never fully under our control. Two people can make the same decision and get very different results. That's why judging success purely by outcomes is dangerous. Smart entrepreneurs focus on building systems that survive uncertainty rather than trying to predict it perfectly. Housel also introduces the idea of enough, which is critical in business. Many people don't lose because they lack opportunity, but because they don't know when to stop taking unnecessary risk. They already won, but keep playing until they lose. Knowing when growth becomes fragile is a form of intelligence most never develop. Before we continue, if this content helps you think more clearly about money, business, and long-term success, subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support the work and help this content reach more entrepreneurs who need it. Another powerful lesson from the book is volatility as the price of success. Market swings, slow quarters, and uncertainty are not signs that your strategy is broken. They're the cost of admission. Those who succeed are not the ones who avoid discomfort, but the ones who can endure it without changing direction every time fear appears. The core message of The Psychology of Money is simple but profound. Financial success is behavioral, not analytical. You don't need to be extraordinary. You need to be patient, disciplined, and emotionally stable when results take time. Here's the key takeaway and your call to action. Stop trying to win fast. Design a strategy you can stick with for years. Build a margin for error into your finances and your business. Respect time as your greatest asset. And remember, the goal isn't to look smart. It's to stay in the game long enough for compounding to work. If this episode brought you value, subscribe to support the channel and join a community focused on clarity, patience, and long-term thinking. Because in the end, wealth isn't built by speed. It's built by endurance. Start now.